So we're cleaning the kitchen today. Probably a little more. This might turn into like a long video. I have some dishes to wash. Have some to put away. So that's what we'll be doing today. I haven't had my coffee. So I was trying to cut down on the coffee because something is causing me to gain weight. And I think it's all the sugar from the coffee. So how about I have some coffee and I just add just a little bit of sugar instead of a lot of sugar. I'm gonna plug this light up so we can get a little more light up in here. Hopefully that is better. So first I'm gonna put, I have some pots and pans. I turn them over on my stove so they just, excuse me, dry naturally. I put my pots underneath my stove. It's a little drawer underneath the stove. I put those in. It's just space saving. We're gonna get this coffee going. I have like a small pot of coffee. I don't know if I had coffee yesterday or not, but we're gonna have it. I'm just gonna have a little bit today. I'm gonna use half the sugar. If I do half the sugar, I can take it. Make sure when you guys come in the room, go ahead and hit that like button. I'm always in the kitchen. There's always dishes to wash and put away. I set the camera up so you guys can see what I'm doing. I always have it up close. I don't think you guys just really get to see everything. So I'm gonna get my tripod and put it on top of the refrigerator so you can get like a good look. I'm used to being right in the camera. But yeah, right now I'm making some coffee. I try not to have any, but maybe I'll switch over to tea, but I still want some sugar in there. My eyes look funny in that camera. Look at that. I don't know what's going on. It looks like I have a situation going on with my eyes. I don't know if it's a thing or what. It's like a glare. It's like I have two sets of eyes. I don't know. Two sets of eyes today. So, gonna get that going. Oh, yep, I already poured the water in. I tried to put hot water in there so it's like that. So, yesterday I was hanging out with my aunt. We went and to Meijer's grocery store and we got some sweet potatoes. 4 of them. These are nice big sweet potatoes. Look at that. Beautiful. And I got a head of cabbage. So I don't know if we'll have that for dinner. I'm just set those on the air fryer out the way and get rid of this bag. Just take you guys with me. I'm gonna grab some like a lighter so I can light the candle. Candles help set the stage. It gets me motivated sometimes. So I have a I like cinnamon candles in the wintertime in my kitchen. This is Bath and Body Works. It smells very cinnamony. It's a holiday candle. And in the summertime I like the lemon candles. Or like the foodie smelling candles, like the cookies or whatever. But usually I have a lemon candle going on in my in the summertime. So I got that candle lit. So I have dishes to put away. Let me, since nobody's here, I'm gonna grab this tripod. I'm gonna put you guys on a tripod and put it on top of the refrigerator and see how that looks for us. We try something a little different today. So you guys can like watch me. Did you guys sleep well last night? I'm getting this tripod ready. I have a little tripod. I'm gonna set it on top of the refrigerator and see if you guys get like a good aerial view. Here we go. Set that up. I'm gonna take this phone case off, so it's gonna be a little wobbly for a second. There we go. Guys, still with me? So there we go. Nice and clear. And then let's sit on top of the refrigerator and see how that looks. Okay. Okay, this is what my kitchen looks like from this view. I don't know if I've done this one before, this like this. Okay. How's that look? Okay, and I'm gonna move this phone case up and out of the way. All right. So I'll still talk. These are all clean dishes, just I didn't put them away. So I don't have okay, this is my spice rack. It's a Lazy Susan, and I have another Lazy Susan on the other side. It looks so much better when that's closed. I usually end up keeping them open. So my dishwasher, it does work, but it makes I need a new one. I need to upgrade that. So I use it for storage, like dish storage, but only clean dishes. No dirty dishes in my dishwasher. Because I don't have a drawer for it. I do have my wine rack, and I have like dishes in there. I'll put these dishes in, these silverware in here. Maybe I shouldn't. I'll put them in the, I have a thing with my silverware, so I'll be right back. We'll be looking for the dishes. We'll be looking for the silverware and wonder where they are. So, okay. These dishes need to be washed, but I'll get this coffee going. Let's see, I just took all this spoon and I put it, but this is clean and this. So I like to put this sugar in first. So I use a scoop of sugar. I'm using a half a scoop today, and then close that back up. And then my cream is in here. So I usually add the cream after because I like to see the color change in the cream. So just a little bit. I like a This is a little bit darker than I normally like, but if I use less cream and less sugar, I can work with that. Okay. This goes to have I like these little portable coffee cups. So like when I go to the bus stop, when I take my little girl to the bus stop, I usually take coffee. And here's a little salad. You can make salad, and then somebody gave that to me. I'm gonna keep that one. Alright, so I'm gonna shut this dishwasher drawer. Okay. These are dishes that need to be washed. Okay. I'm so used to the phone being right there, so I can see. All right. So I already made some dishwater. I smell it just to make sure I put a little bit of bleach in there because my dishes don't feel. I'm not comfortable not cleaning it. I keep this pot to make cinnamon and cinnamon on my stove. I always boil it to make my kitchen smell good. That's a natural way to keep your kitchen smelling good, is with cinnamon and pumpkin pie spice. And a lot of people say that cinnamon helps usher in prosperity and abundance, and we need all that we can have in this place. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe if you like to see these videos continue. Make sure that this is something that you want to see. I'm gonna wash this. These are all clean dishes. Yes, cleaned off the side of it. It's so yucky. Dishes are falling through. Okay. Spoon here. I'm saving this jar right here. So if I have grease from when I'm cooking, I can drain it off, and it has something to do with the grease. When I was growing up, we used to have a grease can on the stove, and we used to reuse that grease. But this is grease from when I cooked some Spam, and we won't be reusing that. I don't know how safe reusing grease is anymore. But we used to like definitely bacon fat. I'm gonna rinse this towel out before I dip it in my dishwater. Pour a little bit of that good bleach water on there to clean that out. I'm gonna put my grease jar back over there. And I like to keep my butter, a stick of butter out in case I want to make some toast or anything that I want something. I'm gonna take these items out and I'm gonna put them over here. Anything over here on this side is clean. But I'm gonna wash this dish pan out because it's looking pretty ratchet right now. These are my paper towels. I like to keep them on top of the fridge. I'm not exactly sure where that is. These are all clean, but see, all these little pieces, they get on my nerves, and I'll just kind of throw those away. I don't like a lot of plastic containers because they just get in the way. Didn't mean to take that big swig. I'm going to move this over and out of the way. I'm going to wash this because it hasn't been washed in a while and it's looking really ratchet right now. That hard water. Just pour a little bit of bleach in that area. I only start off with a little bit of dishwater in my pan. Just to look how much space opens up without having a dish rack right there. I'm thinking I'm gonna not put that there anymore. I don't know. Takes up an awful lot of space. I don't notice anybody else when I watch videos that have a dish pan set up. That'll clear my camera up quite a bit. Let's see what that does for me. How about, what do you guys think? These containers can just go over in this corner. I keep a little bit of baking soda. Sometimes where you have I don't want to, this is a sugar, I don't want to just take that lid off and have those out to dry. Having it. So that sugar, that baking soda, shine it up, that copper, have it nice and shiny. This is baking soda. It gets that quick, and it's been by the stove, and so just wipe that down with a little baking soda. I'm gonna try moving this over so my stove, it opens that up. I'm gonna push that over there. I believe this is flour. Or no, you know, that's instant mashed potatoes. Instant mash. So I'm gonna set these right here. Also instant mashed potatoes. You would think that we like instant mashed potatoes, but that's a good. I had some in a container I needed to do something with. Oh, this is perfect. And then this is the cream for my coffee. I think that looks so much better without that dish pan being right there. So I'm going to work really hard to keep that fixed. It looks better. Think. I'm working on getting rid of things that no longer serve me, all the extra stuff. And like I said, if you have areas that need a little more scrubbing or whitening, you could just put a little, scrub it with the baking soda. And that baking soda help with the baked one or greasy spots or what have you. Usually I like the jalapeno, a jar of jalapenos right there on my because I cook with them. They add nice flavor. I like them a lot. Maybe I'll bring those up. But right now we're gonna do that. That's looking much better. Okay, and this right here can go right over here, and it looks nicer and neater. Then they're all bunched up right here. Okay, this is a black seed oil. I'll take a little bit of this in just a minute, but we'll just set this up in here in a coffee area. Okay, and so then this drying rack, this coffee pot is just, and this has to stay here because just because I have the lamp here for just the extra light in my kitchen because the overhead light is so dim. They look so much nicer instead of them bunched up, okay? Not as cluttered looking. It is good to wash this dish pan out sometimes. So I'm gonna just give it a quick scrub. This is baking soda right here, guys. This is my drying rack for my dish pan. And just turn that a little. Turn that like So I still can have my dish rack right there. Does that look better? How's that area look? This is my oil for my stove when I cook stuff. So that area has instantly improved. Guys, make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe. Go dump this in the trash real quick. Add a little more hot water over here. good to pre-soak dishes. I had cornbread in that container. And so by the time I get to it, it's going to be easy to wash. I'm going to move my baking soda up out the way so I don't knock it over. Looking around to see if there's any other dirty cups around. I don't like washing the silverware. I don't know anybody that does. Silverware, pots, and pans. Usually try to wash those first. Put the forks away from me and the sharp knives away from me. These are crystal. They don't recommend you have bleach. Put them in bleach. But just for a second I am. And it's only a little bit of bleach water in there. Because crystal will actually turn black when you put it in bleach. Like strong bleach water. So I'm just quickly washing these. I had some wine in there. A tad bit of wine down in there. So that doesn't get out, I get the bottle. See, I got it So even if you don't have a baby, it's always good to have like one of these little brushes so you can get down in the nooks and crannies. I could soak it. It will probably eventually come out, but so when these dry, I'm gonna rinse this off and put it back where it goes. You don't want that greasy. I'm about due for another one of these. It's not horrible, but okay. So then, the water's gonna drain onto there. And so you constantly, I have to kind of wipe that off just so nothing goes wrong here. So wipe up as I go. I usually rinse my dishes off because I don't like dirty dishwater. So it's kind of pre-washing them. These bowls. Need a little soaking. This one is going to be a little easier to wash. And so what I'm doing is I add more water. And as I add more water, I'm adding hot water because I'm recycling this water out. The water's still clean because I don't have food or anything floating around in my water. That's a pet peeve of mine. And really, I try not to keep plastic in the stove, but I don't even like plastic that much. I might just add a little more bleach in that water because as I'm cycling that water out, take a little bit of coffee. You can always run your hand around there to make sure you don't feel any food or anything in there. Too hot. Try to hurt myself with the water temperature. And so what I'm gonna do, because that rack is full and I need those to dry, I'm gonna wipe these off, wipe the stove off. And so sometimes you have a little bit of a baked one, so you squeeze that out. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, and so I'm going to use a little bit of this baking soda, because it's this will help me from having to use a scouring pad on there to extend the life of the stove. And you can fill over the stove. Just to get that food off really quickly. If that doesn't work, just from the rag. You take your rag and you wash all that and off. Turning that towel over. And the goal is just to make sure I use all that baking soda. If you can't get in the mix of crannies, get a knife and run that knife through there, and you'll get stuff. Sure to get some stuff baked on grease. That hasn't been done in a while. That knife in there and getting those nooks and crannies. That helps keep your house clean, keeps odor down and all that type of stuff. And I don't happen to have vermin in my house, and we don't want it, but if you did, vermin would love that type of stuff. So that's an overlooked area that I noticed. And grease gets down in there real good. I put a hole in my dish rag just now, but I think I have a bunch, so we don't want to go tearing stuff up. Have to get that back on there. That pilot light. This one is really dirty right here on this one, so I might have to do a little extra. A little extra. So sometimes you can put a little bit more on there. Just rub that. That's not gonna do it. Okay. And it still feels dirty. This is the next thing that I'll do. I get a soap pad out, because that's what these are for. And I cut mine in half. I'll get the whole box when I buy it and just go ahead and cut them. They say when you cut them, it sharpens your scissors when you cut it. So that's a good way to sharpen your scissors. And then also, I cut them in half because they rust if you don't dry them out, and you only usually need a half of one for any project. And that makes your money go a little bit further. And so, just since I have it out, I'm gonna go around this one. I cook, so it may be something that doesn't come off. See? Wipe all that off real good. I'm going to rinse that out because I don't want my dish detergent to turn blue from that scouring powder. This doesn't matter, but it matters to me. So, because this is clean, I'm going to turn this over on my stove right there just to save me, because that dish rack is all letting the water drain off the dish rack there. Okay. This one is going to be next, and I'm going to set that down in the sink, and then I'm going to pour some of this good bleach water in there. Let that soak. And while that's soaking, that down. This is my wok, and I do fried food, so I'm gonna move these out the way, and I'm gonna continue on cleaning this stove off. I'm gonna add a little more hot water in there. I use some of that water, just constantly recycling the water, so when that water gets cold, I can be using it to soak another dish or something. And so I came through with the baking soda on that side. I'm gonna just wipe this off first. Anything that'll come off with this towel, that's great. Just put a little bit of baking soda on there. It's abrasive, but it's not as rough as a scouring pad. So this keeps your stove looking clean. Some grease splattered here. And remember, I have that good SOS pad on. So we're gonna scrub that grease off, hopefully. And I only want to really scrub where scrubbing is needed. down. SOS pad. Scrub up the hair real quick. Sometimes if you have a stubborn grease, you can add a little bit of vinegar on there and you can let that sit for a second. So I'm going to add a little to that when I use the SOS pad on there. So I'm going to just add a little bit of more baking soda on there. Okay. And then I'm going to grab this apple cider vinegar, white vinegar. And I'm going to try to do a measured amount. Okay, and that strengthens your cleaning power, your baking soda with those two together. And you can just let that sit. And that's gentle on your skin, the hand, so you can just move that on around. See, it does action, okay? So, what you can do while that's sitting there, let's sip of that coffee. And I'm gonna wash something while that's open. So I'm probably just gonna go on in here with this scrub brush, so save me some time because I know it's gonna need scrub and I need clean down with it. And so that came out really easy. So rinsing that out. I'm rinsing my water. You don't want food to stay in it. Good clean beach water. And see these bows are in here soaking a little bit. And those are been ready to wash, but getting these hot top away. Things that you like to wash least, wash those first. So these aren't completely dry, but I'm gonna they did pretty good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go set these in my wine rack real quick. Get those glasses up out the way. Okay. I really shouldn't put wet dishes away, but just they've been draining. Check any residual water off of there and get them up out the way. I don't want this to take all day. And see, this one is still pretty wet. Now I have all my glasses up out of there. This will go in the dishwasher because this is where I store clean dishes. And if this is a little bit wet, that's fine too, because it has a drainage room. Okay, this plate is dry and it's glass, and we're putting this on top with the rest of them. Match that one. This. So what you can do is my water is always clean because I'm always recycling it and putting bleach water in it. That bleach kills the germs, so I don't have any visible food floating around because I rinse my dishes off. I don't put food in the dishwater. It's pretty gross. I don't like feeling that stuff floating around in my hands. So this is dry. I'm gonna put that down there at the bottom. When you notice food anywhere, you just give it a quick wipe. Any debris. This one needs a good baking soda cleaning. So I'm gonna go through here with this rag, that handle, just to make sure. You want to wash your handle, so spill stuff all the time, and it's okay to spill. Just be sure to wipe it down when you're done. I'm feeling like wrapping that down. You don't want it to get on there and get hard. Now, it almost looks like a new stove. I've had this stove for a while. This stove has been actually passed around in my family. This is the last stop for this stove. So, I hope to get new appliances one day soon. This has been upside down drying. I'm just wipe that water off with that clean dish rag. Is clean because, like I said, I keep my water, bleaching my water, and I don't have any food in there. And I keep recycling it out and refreshing it with clean water. So these bowls, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little more, and I smell it because I still don't want to get so watered down that it doesn't have any bleach in it for me. It's the bleach for me. I only put a little bit in there. Bleach is concentrated. The dish detergent itself has cleaning power. I trust it, but I trust that. I want to make sure that our dishes are clean and our surfaces are clean. So just a little extra. I used to use it heavily in my water. I've toned it down. I don't use as much in the water. Because I know now you don't need as much. But it's just a habit that is hard for me to break, is washing dishes with bleach. You just have to wipe them out. They've been soaking. They've been pre-rinsed. Rinse that off. These little plastic plates we're going to wash next. We had a late night snack. So we drink all night and snack, and so it's a little breadcrumbs on there for me. I don't like any crumbs. I don't want to make my dishwater dirty. Okay, I'm gonna rinse this side out. So I do have a garbage disposal, but the little pieces of crumbs that they're fine to go down the drain. These are some cute little plastic plates. I don't want to do glass all the time. I have a little girl, so I find myself eating off of plastic sometimes. Okay. So these plastic containers drive me crazy. I have to just toss these a lot of times. I don't like to keep them because you have to keep up with the lid. And that's really what I should have washed first, because like I said, I don't like the stuff you don't like to wash is what you should wash first. These are probably clean, but I'm just gonna throw them in and give them a quick wipe down because they were in that thing. Wipe those. And that water is clean enough to wash plastic in, because I don't have any greasy water. Okay. So remember, guys, this stove area over here. Guys, if you hop on this live, or you watch it later, if you could just subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button. It's free to you. If you don't want the notifications, which I hope you do when I'm on, then you can just disable that. But it would really help me and my family out a lot if you subscribe to my channel and like and comment when you come through. And see, I put the baking soda on there, and then it seemed a little baked or greasy. So I put a little white vinegar in there to help release that grease. And if you find from all of that it's still not coming through, you can get out that half of the SOS pack, because it's going to be done by the time I get done cleaning anyway. And I don't need the SOS pad all the time. So I do cut them in half. Because it's just back and forth and just not getting it, do it in little circles. Get that grease up off of there. Keep your stove nice and tidy. Keeping it neat and neat looking. Even if it's old, you want to take care of the stuff that you have to make it last a little while longer. And of course, keep your house vermin free. If you did get a vermin in there, they'll damn near starve, because you're not going to feed them. Give them anything extra to eat. And that's a piece of chipped off paint that I'm picking at. gonna wipe this off again because I still see the haze from the baking soda on there. Okay. And so I know that I'm gonna continue to use this grease for a little bit. That is vegetable oil. And the vegetable oil can be reused. I haven't had a problem reusing it. This looks a little hazy from the baking soda that I used in there before. So, and I'm getting a little bit of blue from that scouring pack. So if that bothers you, you just wipe that off again. Fit that on there. Put your things back in place. Okay. And that stove is looking pretty shiny. It does need to be cleaned out inside of here, but I'm not going to clean the oven today. Just wipe that off though. Okay. So, and then this pot, like I said, I usually use this to, it's a copper pot. I usually put a little water on there. I'll show you what I do. In this copper pot, I usually put it on that back eye. I'll turn that back eye on. When it does that, with that, you might need to turn your pilot around slightly. Okay, so that's better. And then I'm gonna turn that all the way down up to low. And then I like metaphysical studies. I also like my house to look clean. So I have a lot of cinnamon in my house, and this naturally makes your house smell good, your kitchen at least. So use a lot of that. Then some people say to bring in money in your house, you want to wash your hands with cinnamon. It also softens your hands if you don't like the idea of, thank you for the hearts, guys. You can wash your hands with cinnamon, and it ushers in like money and prosperity and abundance. But it also does soften your hands. I have a candle going. It does smell like cinnamon, but you can add that in there. And then if you want to kick it up a notch, you can add in pumpkin pie spice. It has cinnamon, allspice, and mace. And those are herbs that's associated with prosperity and abundance. And it makes your house smell nice, if nothing else. If you don't believe in any of those things. And then if you want to, I always keep all my prosperity herbs, not all of them, but a lot of them together. A little bay leaf for prosperity and abundance, for manifesting, guys. Some people say if you want it fast, you can add a little bit of coffee, you know, if you want to add vanilla in there just to sweeten it up. This is imitation vinegar, imitation vanilla, and do that. I don't use my good vanilla. I cook with my good vanilla. You can add a little coffee for speed and fragrance if you like that smell, just a little bit. So I always like to keep prosperity and abundance going on. This is a black seed oil. I haven't taken it today. I'm gonna shake that up, and I'm gonna just take a spoonful of it. It's pretty not. They say it's secure for everything but death. It tastes awful. Well, I'm gonna put it under my tongue. It's like, Hi, Samba. I'm in Wisconsin. Hi. Hi, John. Hi, Samba. I'm in Wisconsin, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for the hearts. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. And make sure you like and comment. Tell me, guys, where you guys are from. I'm from Wisconsin. So I just took some black seed oil. It's pretty potent, but like I said, it's a cure for everyone. Hi, Sadeep. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'm building up my YouTube channel. So I need all the subscribers and likes that I can get. I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe so whenever I come on, you guys can come join me. I do all kind of stuff, cooking, mukbangs, and just all kind of hobbies and stuff. These are the plastic containers. I'm washing these last. Thank you for joining me. Let me see. Did you guys tell me where you guys are from? Thank you for the love, Sadeep. You like more? I have a lot of videos too, so make sure you go through and watch the ones that I already put out. I have a lot of videos out there. So make sure when you're not watching this, when you go and watch the others, and make sure you comment on them too. Some of them are pretty long because I get on here and just hang out. I do like clean movie videos. Right now I'm working from home. I like to be a content creator full time, so you guys have to help support the cause and watch the videos and like it, everything. Gotta help take care of your girl so I can keep making these videos. You guys want me to stay at home and clean, cook and clean, I will. Just let it be known by the love. The likes and stuff. And the joining. So I have a little bit of coffee that I'm drinking. I just took some black seed oil. It has a pretty strong flavor to it, but it's really good for you, for everything. So I'm learning to appreciate the flavor. I'm finding that Even if it's not good to you, it might be good for you. So I'm gonna move the camera around so you guys can see what I'm doing, because I'm over here in the corner and I want you guys to be able to hang out and see me. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna put this on the stove away from the heat. Away from the heat, guys, and see if you can see what I'm doing over here. Okay, so when I clean, I'm cleaning, going this way so you can see, so I can see and you can see the progress. Here's a little cut from a little girl. So I'm gonna go put these back. So hold on one second. These items are actually clean. They just need a comb. We're gonna just slide them. See how I do this in the dishwasher? Yep. Just like a storage, because I don't have a lot of, I need more cabinets or something. I don't know. I need more cabinet space. These are Pop-Tarts. Guys, have you ever seen these kind of ice trays before? If you put them like that and then add the water, you can get balls of ice. They're pretty cool. They're, I guess, silicone. These are pretty cool. But what happened is my aunt gave me a ice maker. It's pretty awesome. It's right here. And so I get ice now. And it doesn't take up space in my fridge. It's pretty awesome. So now I don't need these right now, but I'll save them, because if I want to make like a flavored ice or something like that, or that ice maker gives out, or anything like that. I'm not ready to throw them away. So I'm going to store them in my dishwasher with the clean stuff, because they're clean. This is a Pop-Tart that I ate only half of. So I think I will put this in the fridge right here where the butter goes. It's cleaning supplies. And so, yeah, you can wipe your cabinet down with these. I like to keep little apple cider vinegar, even though I like the white vinegar to clean with. This is what I was taking this like a medicine to help clear my body out. So I'm going to leave that by the coffee pot. And this is for your wine. When you have a bottle of wine and you want to keep it fresh. I'm just going to give that a quick rinse. I don't want to immerse it in the water. So just give it a clean, a good quick rinse. Quick rinse out. So, fresh dip. Okay, so we're going to go around and wipe these countertops off over here. The air fryer this is like my favorite appliance right here next to my ice maker. And so I'm gonna wipe that off. Sometimes you have spills and don't know it. I'm gonna wipe underneath it if you're not gonna move it out and about. And this actually could benefit from moving that a little bit. Because if I notice that it's a little bit under there, this might be a lot. And we don't want to give room for any vermin or anything. So we could lift it up a little, which I think that's what I'm going to do. Is just kind of lift it and wipe. Here we go. Just fold that towel over. I could pull it out some. I don't know how that'll do. Any crumbs or debris, I'm bringing it out. I'm just push that in. Just for safety. I kind of made, I just rigged up my granite countertops. I came across some slabs of granite and I just set it on there. It's super expensive to have it installed and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't want to leave that granite behind, so I bought it with hopes it could be installed properly. But I just had it set it up there, and it looks good enough. It looks good enough. And then when my money increases and everything, then I can have it properly installed, or yeah, get it properly installed, get granite countertops. I like new cabinets in here and everything like that. I'm grateful for the cabinets I have, but one day I'll be in a position to upgrade my house a little bit. Okay, and I'm just gonna wipe down this air fryer too. I have cookie cutters everywhere, like I'm cooking a lot of cookies, but nah. I'm going to set these back on the air fryer. We may have sweet potatoes for dinner. So sweet potatoes and some fish. That sounds really good. This is my baking soda. I'm moving it from place to place. This is what I keep, like if I find a tough spot, a grease spot, or a baked on or something, I can just put that down and use that to clean with. I like to reuse my paper towels. Like if I'm just drying my hands off, I'll set it aside and use it for the next thing. This is take a little sip of coffee. Do you guys drink coffee? I do. Okay. So, and I'm just working my way around. Here's some ginger. It's still actually sprouting. That's very amazing. I'm going to do something with these ginger sprouts. Forgot they were over here. So I'm going to move these to where I can see them. Okay. This is some pistachio oil. Forgot what I was going to use that for. I think it's really good for your skin. Salt and pepper sugars. These can go right here for right now. And I know you guys keep seeing me use the same dishwater, but it does have bleach in it and it doesn't have any food in it. But it is time to change that water out, but I've been recycling it, but It's time to just switch that water out now. And I only need a little bit of water in there. I only add a little water, so as I gets cool, I can heat it up or cycle it out. I'm just wiping the counters off. This is some fresh water. I can just go back over my counter with some fresh water because I just been wiping up and wiping down and stuff like that. So just a quick wipe with that good fresh water. Okay. This goes here. This is my blender. I don't have it on a countertop. I was really trying hard not to, it's a microwave plate. We're gonna soak that. I was trying not to have a lot of appliances on my countertops. Trying to keep it streamlined. I've had this microwave for a little while now. It's looking like it needs to be replaced. You're inland. Cute in lard. Cute inland. Inland. Can you guys hear me okay? Oh, your country? Oh. I'll come back and read it. Thanks for commenting, guys. This microwave really needed some TLC. Needed to be cleaned out. This is the roller ring from the microwave. And I have to put the plate back in there. Yeah, this microwave is almost done for. Especially wipe these cabinets off that we touch all the time. And see, you can use a disinfectant spray. This is just a general disinfectant spray if you wanted to. You can use that on your cabinets if you want it. Just to wipe them off, because these are highly used touching. I don't know how I feel about that disinfect spray in my on my cabinets though, in the kitchen, but I know there's like a little spot on there that I don't like, so here's I put the baking soda in a container. So fingerprints, it works great. Fingerprints that didn't want to come off, or grease or something. And I'll wipe that right on off. And I'll check this side of it, because if I feel like it's any tough spot, you can just dab your towel in there. Look at that. Something. Keep your cabinets and stuff clean and germ free. Sometimes you just need a little extra. You don't want to use your scouring pad on your cabinets. You can just do that. I didn't wipe these down, so I'm gonna wipe these down over here and then clean up that baking soda mess. Okay. And I'm just gonna spray this down real quick. And I see some little tough spots on my cabinets. And okay, here I am. And I'll just put you guys back up here while I wipe these off. Just the little tough spots. This is a well-used cabinet. And you can see the grease or whatever grime coming off. You fry food in your kitchen, sometimes you need a little extra on there. And then you can open that up. And don't forget these seams in here. And that comes right off, guys, just about. like I have a couple little tough spots under here. And if you have like I wiped it, and there's a grease spot on there that won't come off just from doing that, I can just lightly use that scouring pad there. I don't know what that splash is, but well, I have this. And you can just do a quick little scour with that. I still am just gonna go over it. Sometimes you splash stuff and not even realize it. Here's a splash spot up there. And I'm just kind of I don't want to scrub the paint off of there. So I should put this on spray instead of it's on stream. Okay. So that's a disinfectant. It's a cleaner and disinfectant. I'm gonna turn that over and wipe that again. These cabinets are like a cream color. It doesn't seem to need the baking soda, but and if your scouring pad gets small, you can just use your towel like that if that disturbs your finger. And if you still feel like a grease cover in it or something like that, you can just go over it like that. I don't like to use a scouring pad too much because I don't want to make this paint come off of it. So that needed it. Those two really do. And so because I know that they do, I'm going to make a vinegar and, oh yeah, those are horrible, okay? So I'm going to make a vinegar and baking soda paste, and I don't want to use my big container of it, just a little bit. And so I'm going to get my vinegar, and I'm just going to do a little measured cap of it, okay? See that right there? We're going to get all that. And I'm just going to rub that on there. Let's see if I can, no, okay, that didn't work, okay? I'm just trying to use a little bit because I have to go upstairs, and I think my big bag is upstairs of baking soda, so trying to conserve this. So I'm going to generously rub that on so it can be like pre-soaking. While I get these other ones washed off. Okay. Okay. If you want to, so I don't have any food cooking on here, just a light spray of that. But I know these are pretty bad, so I'm gonna go back over that with that and let that sit and soak. You can see it wants to come off. I have a stool. Okay. So now, while that's just sitting there for a minute, and I'll spray that one more time because I don't really want it to dry out. I want it to, if I had water or something, I would just spray that on there. So, all these dishes are turned over, so nothing's gonna fall inside any of these clean dishes. And I'm just setting this rag on top of it, just setting it on there and then scrubbing. You don't have to use a bunch. Sometimes less is more. Depends on what that is. And it's to get any overlooked areas, because you go in all the time and not think about it. You turn your rag over all the time. Is that looking good, guys? It's looking like brand new. Brand new. So this one right here is the work. These, because they're right over this grease. And so I know that this is the last bit of my baking soda in this container. And I'm gonna pour that all in there, because I'm gonna clean this whole area with this baking soda. And I want to make a paste. I don't want it to get liquid. So I'm just getting all that out, pushing that aside. And so if I just wipe that up, this baking soda that's on the stove that I spilled. And since that's still some good baking soda, I'm gonna need that spilled on there. That's great. Oh, that was very dirty. Very dirty. And that baking soda paste and that cleanser that was just sitting there, that did help to get that off of that hood. Okay. I have some cookie cutters in here. I'm gonna just move these out of the way right now, because these all will I'm going to pour a little bit of this in here, just enough to make a paste. I don't want to make it liquidy. I'll push that back. And I can use my fingers, because we're not eating out of that, and it's gentle enough to, okay? So that's a paste. Okay, it's not runny at all, just a paste. So we can make it stick a little better. And I'm just gonna apply it with my hand on that part right there. And I don't want to use it all up, because I have these whole 2 cabinets that's going to require some TLC. So I didn't put it on my rag, because I don't want to lose any of it. Okay. So I'm going to wipe the sides down, the front down, so I don't want the sides down, the underside. These are the easy parts, because they're not built up. I try to keep that up. The fan area, those I feel baked on just regular. So scrubbing, and when you feel the towel glide across like that, you know that that's coming off. Okay, I feel back up there that there's some good. I don't have very much stuff in there, so I'm gonna open that up and wipe that off. Ooh, that's dirty. And I can't see it, but I can feel it. And I feel that it's also coming up. Okay? It's gross. But it feels better If you don't clean it, it won't get clean. This is my house. Nobody's here to do this except me. Yeah, I'll exercise. Let's exercise for a little bit. Yeah. Well, this is exercise, but I'll exercise in a little bit. You want to see me ride my bike? Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel so when I do exercise and everything, you'll get the live. Catch me in the live doing it. Oh my goodness, look how dirt, look, can you see the streak of dirt? The grease coming off there. Okay. This cabinet has been overlooked for far too long. Look at that. You can see the difference. Oh my gosh. Make sure you, thank you for commenting. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. And see, we're still conserving because we have a whole nother cabinet to do. Okay. Hey guys. And so remember, I did the paste on here. And you can see it coming on off. The grease, the built-on grease that's been on there. That looks so much better. Oh my gosh. Look at that. The difference today makes. These look brand new. And sometimes if you just clean it, you won't necessarily feel the need to need new cabinets. Look at how that looks. So, I know that paste is powerful. That water was so dirty. I'm gonna go back over those cabinets with clean water. This is gonna wash my rag out, and then I only use a little bit because if you put too much water in, it's gonna dilute it too much where it's not really cleaning your cabinets. I mean, cleaning your towel out, your rag out. So gonna clean the inside with that baking soda, and vinegar paste. So that's looking much better. And though it was clean, we're gonna go back over with this little bit of bleach water. A little bit of bleach water. Okay. And this, I'll wipe these down real quick just to give an extra bit of you see on a daily basis, if you just clean it like this enough just to wipe it down. And this is getting off that extra baking soda maybe that I missed. And then it's also cleaning the thing. Okay. So I'm just going to move this and the baking soda for sure leaves like a film on there. I'm gonna put the, and you can, if you want to get that film off easy, you can also put a little bit of vinegar, clean vinegar on there, and that'll help get that film off from the baking soda. And just wipe that off, and that's going to give you a nice good shine, and you won't have to keep on wiping that vinegar film off of there. So I'm going to move you guys to over here to the stove area, and you'll see me wipe down the fridge. Okay, I'm not going to clean on the inside. It's pretty decent. This is not that day, and I just recently cleaned the inside out, so I'm just going to spray it down real quick. You know, that outside. Just give it a quick disinfect. Everybody, even we don't always wash our hands every time you go in the fridge. And if you have any, so that's a handle that's touched quite often in our house. And so I had the bleach water in there, but if you find you have any fingerprints on there that won't come off or anything like that, or give me a hard time, or your handle is not as white as you want it to be, you just get that and scrub that with that baking soda paste and get that handle nice and clean. And any fingerprints, I had a sticker on here, or somebody did, and it's hard to come off. And so you could just wipe that handle off, turn that over, and get your appliances looking shiny and new. Okay. And you can see the difference, that handle to that handle. So it's this instant gratification when you clean, that's for sure. Okay. Just wherever you can wipe down, you do. There's no spills, but just a quick wipe down. This is my house. And if I don't do it, who's gonna do it? So we're gonna get this. Look at that, how fast that came clean just from that baking soda vinegar paste. You're getting the nooks and crannies there on it. And you can turn that over. You don't have to rinse out every time. And I'm spreading that over with my thumb. Okay. Okay. That one is pretty good. So just a quick clean. I'm just gonna wipe that off. That's that baking soda, wiping those handles off. Okay. And then I hardly ever touch this side, but you know what? We're gonna wipe this side down off the fridge real quick. You guys didn't see it, but I wiped the side off. I have a deep freezer also in my house because I like to stay stocked up and ready. Okay, so we will also wipe that off. So my dish rag is in my bleach water. And I can add a little bit more hot water in that if I want to, which I do. And I'm gonna just wipe this off real good as well. And there's some fingerprints on there. Behind the handle, and then the handle. Okay, and then wipe that whole fridge off. I don't need baking soda on here. Okay. All right, guys. So that looks pretty good. What do you think? And then my cinnamon is doing a boiling. Thank you, Purple. I'm glad you like my kitchen. Okay, so you see this table over here? Let me see. Can you see it? All right, this needs to be cleared off. So these are some grocery bags that I'm saving. Here's a piece of Pop-Tart. I like these bags right here. So like you see me fold bags on the video, so you can check that video out if you want to. I use these for everything, but didn't put them away this time, so we're gonna put that away. Okay, I have a bottle of wine going. Let's see. Okay. The little pantry. Additional storage space. This is some cheese dip I was snacking last night and didn't put away. This is a dog's treat. And we need him quite often to get him to do what we, he's still training. So I like these just on the table so we can get to them easily. I'm going to just set my wine over here. between the microwave in there. So it's my water bottle. I need to be drinking this water. So I need to freshen that up. I have crystals and affirmations going on this. It's a glass bottle. It's a fragrance on there. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Try not to get it wet because I have these, smells like a perfume on my bottle. So I have like the Tree of Life on here and the, all that kind of stuff. It's, some stuff. Smells like a cologne on there. Like, and every time I take a sip of this lately, I smell that cologne. And it's annoying, so. And it's a glass bottle. It shouldn't hold fragrance. Any odor. So I don't smell it when I do this, but when I take this off, it smells like men's cologne for some reason. I don't know what that is, but I do have a, I don't want to take this whole thing off because I worked really hard getting that on there. This plastic covering. And so like it's a Tree of Life and all that kind of stuff. So I'm programming my water. I still smell it. It may be the on the glue, but whenever I take a sip of the water, I was smelling it. I don't know if it was on the on this rubber thing. I've had this thing for a lot of years, so okay, I don't smell it anymore. And this is like a hard plastic. I actually got this at Meijer, and they had all different kind of styles of it, and I have kept up with it because it's better to have your water in a glass bottle, they say. But see, I still kind of smell it. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's in the I don't know. Maybe I spilled something in a bag on it. I don't know. And it got on the plastic because I have it in the what is it called? Where you lamination. It might be on the laminated plastic. That's it. Because I laminated the paper on there so I could keep it for like long term. And this is I have a lot of spices, and I had an abundance in my spice cabinet. But I think just for right now, I'm going to put that right there. It looks not like I want it to. I don't like moving stuff from place to place. These are the dog treats. I don't know if you can see me. Let me see if I can get you in a better location now, because I'm just wiping off the table right here. The soda goes in here. I'm gonna see if I can clear a spot in the fridge for to put this soda in. Container for the soda. And yeah, we have a zero sugar soda. We don't need this soda, but since we are drinking it, we're doing a zero sugar. And it don't taste bad. When people say it don't taste bad, or I don't mean it's delicious. It's actually, it tastes pretty good. Dr. Pepper, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but they have a zero sugar soda that is really good. That strawberry cream, if you guys drink soda at all. Thank you. Nice bass. Okay, thank you. All right. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel and liking, because I'm building up my channel, and so you need the subscribers and the comments and the likes. That helps. So help support me, please, in my efforts. I would appreciate that, and so I can keep making content. And then also, when you subscribe, you'll be notified when I put out videos. And I put out all kind of videos, all kind of random stuff that I do in my day-to-day. It could be exercising, cleaning with me. Later on, I'll be folding some clothes up if you guys want to watch me do that. So is more to come. So let me see if I have a spot for this soda in the fridge. And we do. Got a spot for it. I'm gonna put it right on up here. I like it usually down at the on the lower shelves, but gotta kind of work with the space that we have. I need to get one of those big refrigerators. I don't know. One day. Okay, I pushed that all the way to the back, so the soda is not the first thing you see when you open up the refrigerator. And then we'll put this apple juice back in here. All right, guys. So it's still more to come because I need to sweep the floor. I have a little corner that I'm just tossing everything, throwing everything in. So this water, I'm gonna pour, I'm gonna let you guys come over and watch me pour this water in my ice maker. So let's see, this is my ice maker, and I have to add water in there to keep the ice coming. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm super thirsty, I'm gonna fill up a glass full of ice, and that's gonna get rid of some ice. I'm gonna rinse this glass out. I know I washed it, I know it's clean. I'm gonna fill this up with ice, and it comes with a cute handy dandy scoop. Look at that ice, fill it all the way to the brim. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this scoop out. And also I'm gonna take this tray out. The tray is actually still filled with ice. And I'm gonna pour this water into this reservoir. And I'm gonna fill that up. A half a gallon fills it. Okay, so we're gonna put that in there. And I'm gonna put this ice tray back in. And it'll keep recycling itself. And so with the rest of this, I'm gonna pour this water over here and get me a nice, well, you know what? I could put it in, we'll just do it this way right now. Fill that up. And I'll just drink the rest of this water in just a bit. So here, we're gonna take a little water break and drink this cup of water. See, look at this. Is that refreshing? Nice, tall, ice cold. Thank you, Purple. It's so good. It's ice cold. Nope. Can you see the fog? Okay. It's ice cold. I think I have a chest burn. And I'm going to add some more water to it. Because I drank it down pretty far. Look at that. Yeah. See if I can. Of course, that top water is not as cold. This wasn't refrigerated, but I'm gonna pour the rest into the ice maker. There. So, and we have a bunch of these containers. I was gonna save them, but I don't want to be a hoarder, okay? Because I'm like, I can use it for this, I can use it for that, and then I have like a whole house full of these bottles. But this Niagara, that's pretty good water, and I actually got that at the Dollar Tree. Hi, Hammond. How you guys doing today? Hammond, make sure you like the video, the video, and make sure you subscribe so you can get notifications when I come back on. Every time I put a video on. I'm not gonna show you this far corner of my kitchen because I just been throwing everything over there. So I'm gonna get the broom and I'm gonna sweep. And I'm just gonna rinse this out real quick because this is with the baking soda was in. I'm gonna give that a quick rinse. I'm not gonna throw this out because this has still some of that good baking soda paste in it with the vinegar. I'm gonna dump this. These are some little things. I'm gonna dump this water out because it really got used real good when I was washing the cabinets down. Because I like to have a little water and going on in here, so I'm gonna put a little bit of bleach in there and a little bit of detergent just to have a little bit of detergent going on in my kitchen. So I'm gonna sweep the floor now. So I'm gonna be moving all around in here. Okay, so I'm gonna just grab the broom and dustpan real quick. Broom, and I like a straw broom. Those work good for me. Where this floor really did need sweeping. And so I had made a spill earlier, and so I did clean it up right then because I was like in a hurry. So I'm gonna go dump this in the trash. So, and if you know that you're gonna mop the floor and you see that you have some spills, you can, so then I'm gonna change this setting to the stream. And I'm gonna just spot soak those areas. So when I mop, it'll come right up. Anything, so I don't have to like scrub. And I'm not gonna do it where I know that I'm gonna be you notice the area that's kind of difficult, or and I know I swept there already, and I know I'm not gonna go back over and sweep it again. Just spray it, because when you have a wet broom, it just makes a big mess. And I know that I did make a mess earlier. I spilled something. I had a project going and I made a spill. And it's under the table here. And I don't want it to get wet. And I'm gonna bring everything to that mess, so I don't have several piles going on in the kitchen. Thanks guys for stopping in and hanging out with me while I clean. That makes my day. It makes my cleaning go by fast. To have somebody hang out with me while I get things done. So I appreciate that. Keeping me company while I work. That's always nice. Okay. I have a whole section of kitchen that I'm not showing you guys. It's just a square. So I'm keeping things from me, but I've been throwing the water bottles. I have a whole big water bottle collection over there from like that water that I was just showing you. And I have stuff underneath my table, like bottles of water. And I put them there because it's easy, it's accessible, and it's out of the way. And it's kind of like this whole area under the table is not being used. I'll show you. I don't keep stuff from you guys. All right, so this is what I have going on. I'm gonna see if I can turn my camera around. Underneath my kitchen table. So it's like bottles of water. I had canned some chicken. I'm gonna give the dog. I made some lemon zest. So that's fermenting underneath there. My crock pot, my apple cider vinegar, my cornmeal. And I have that bottle right there, some salt water that I forgot what I was gonna use that for. I think to kill some weeds with. And because you can use salt water to kill weeds. Do you know anything else you can kill weeds with? But nevertheless, one time I poured some in a cup and took a big swig. I did not mean to. It was quickly noticed that was salt water. So that's what it looks like underneath my kitchen table. And see, when I have that under there, then I'm not able to put this chair in that I'm sitting in. So I need to do something because I don't like that sitting out. Okay. Maybe I can make it the long way because I want to be able to push this chair up to the table because that's annoying when I can't do that. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so I can push this chair up to the table. That nicely. Okay, that's all I like. And then I have a stool in here, and I don't want it to look messy under the table. I just need clear space. I'm gonna have to figure something out with the underneath the table storage because I mean that is still storage. Okay, and I noticed a couple things that I missed from when I was sweeping. All right. And I'm just getting as much as I can over here. So I found a nice little, and I kind of clean off my broom a little bit because if there's anything in there that can come out of there and be swept away as well. Can't see me guys, but I'm right here. So how's that looking? All right. Whew. Did you got, what time is it where you guys live? What time zone are you in? So I have some recyclables that I've been just throwing over here to the side. These water bottles. So I'm gonna put them in this black bag. I woulda, coulda, should keep these containers for something, but not. I don't want to be a hoarder. It's just a small little area over there. And I have a basket of clothes that need to go out, and then some containers I need to take downstairs. I'm gonna move this right now. So, all right, guys, we thinking how about we take us a little break because I've been on here for a little while cleaning, and I'm probably not gonna mop with you guys today or right now. So I'll probably take a little break. I'm gonna hop off a live. I'll be back on in just a little bit. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you can get notified when I come back on. So thanks for watching, guys. I love you. Thanks for the support. Make sure you go and watch my other videos because I have a bunch. You know, make sure you go like the shorts and all of that kind of stuff. And also I have a TikTok. I don't have that much going on at TikTok. I want to go live on TikTok, so I need you guys to go over there and follow me over there so I can start going live, and maybe I can do some other stuff over there on TikTok. So see you guys later. Love you. Thanks. Bye.